Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, back with a bit more of our new air transport build and the R&D of 0.8.1.1 of Terra Tech's R&D. Oh, whoa, I almost got beat up by a Christmas tree. That's frickin' bad. I didn't even get a chance to welcome you, so thank you for joining me, or, as always, hope you are having a good one, same as I am. But in that last one there, we started noticing a wee bit of balance issues, so I thought, yeah, let's put some power back in the butt end of this. I think that'll give it some weight. I figure any batteries in real life are probably some of the heavier things out there, so let's just put some solar gens back there. We'll get it all weighed out a little bit better, I hope. And it'll also give us a chance to close in a bit more of this, too. Yeah, stupid enemies. Just want to anchor. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Taught them a lesson. Okay, we'll get our little buddy here. He's a handy little worker. Gets right into them tight little spots that we just couldn't do. Now, I know I could go hit the build beam, select the block I want to focus on and all that, but sometimes, when you start getting bigger, the game gets slower when you go to the build beam. I kind of just got out of using that because of that, and now I always forget about it. I'm trying to teach myself to use it when I can, because it does make things a lot easier. So we're just going to see how we end up, and hopefully we get this filled in nice, and nice and balanced would be awesome. It really would. There. I think that'll work out nicely for us. Somewhere in there, maybe. Nah, I'm going to take from here, because I do want to have some more of them bombs. Yeah, fill in all the little spots too. Don't want no weird holes with white poking through on our black tail. Oh, yeah, better be careful with that or I'll have blocks falling apart. Got to fill in there a little bit. Okay, I see. Yeah, little, like this. Let's give her a bit of that. Maybe we can get in there better. Like so. Come on. There we go. I knew you liked me. And we'll just go under here for this one. There. That should work out good. Like so. And yeah, we're going to go with more lift as our blocks to tie things together. Our little space fillers. Yeah, there we go. Starting to look striped. Let's see what we can do with it. Oh, we can go backwards. Oh, we can crash. It's not as promising as I was hoping it would be. Let's just bring in a new one. What else should we try here? Got too much weight at the back, so we'll put a couple more of them in. Maybe like that. Does that get us back to balance? I don't know. Should we try and stick something else in there? I don't know. Maybe we'll go like this. We'll even that out. Like that. Then that should be roughly complete. Whoa. I got lost for a minute. I was so scared. I was afeared even. Yeah. Nice. I think that'll do quite nicely. Like that. Oh. Yeah, we can get our other bomb in here. I like the little stair step look. Just because I know it's their bombs. Alright, let's see how that does for us. Whoa, it really wants to lean that one way. Oh, crap. We'll come back here real quick. Yeah, it seems like it's just a wee bit aggravated. So we're going to add a little more weight to the back here. Gotta love the flyer balancing game. Keeps you on your toes, keeps you guessing, keeps you creative. Because if you're not, you're going to have problems. Which I run into occasionally. There. You know that? Yeah. A little more center mass. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. Get some missiles. Yeah, a little death from above. What else do we want to do? Something like this? Yeah. Put a minigun under there. Yeah, buddy. I'm really liking the idea of having some of these under here, too. Not sure why, I just really do. Seems fitting and all. Oh, yeah, that's going to be some powerful damage that thing's going to deal out. If we had a couple of these in here too, maybe that could help. So then we'll have a little more forward and back at the tail. Maybe that can pull up or push up or pull down the tail end when we need it. Yeah, maybe like that. So yeah, I'm trying to leave that center section empty for now. Oh, that's not bad. We still have that whole top of the roof there we can do stuff with. Like we're going forward. We're clipping around about 70, 69. Not bad. We follow the sky. We hit 90. That's pretty good. Oh, can we make it? Oh, thread the needle. Bump, bump. Oh, threaded. So it's not 100% maneuverable. Not yet, by me anyway. I'm still a new pilot with it. It's a in works kind of a build right now, so I don't expect to be good at it. But now if I played at 300 hours with it and I'm still pretty crappy at it, yeah, my build has not worked out right. And that would suck. But yeah, I need a little more lift on the bottom, my forward, so I figure I'll put some of this in here. Now I was thinking of just using the actual propellers, but then you have to hold shift for them to work. With these, it's just a direction, like WASD, so I figure I'll have a nice little separation in my control. I'll be able to use my propellers with shift, and I'll be able to use forward, back, left, and right with my keys. Hopefully that'll work. I do have a little bit of the propellers pointing forward for forward thrust or momentum or whatever, but not very many. I've been trying to keep it to a minimum, but I still want to be able to go somewhere. At a decent pace, anyway. I don't want to be doing 2 mile an hour. That would suck. There. Is that enough? Let's see what that does for us. Oh, that looks like, almost does too much. Okay, so we need more weight. So I don't really want to take thrust out before I have it. I don't know. I kind of almost have to finish it before I'll know if I want to take thrust out, like for the forward or up and down. Because if I do it too early, I'm going to have to tear it all apart to put it in, and then it might be a bigger problem because I'll have all those other blocks that took up that space to remove. Now, I'm not sure if this is a good idea having the steering thrusters alternate like that up at the top, but I got this weird feeling that I should. So I'm going to go with it, and we'll see how it works. At least up there, if I have to, I can kind of, I can take them out, and I can put them back in the other way. It's not like I have to replace and change blocks completely, so it might not be too bad if I have to. But let's just hope we don't have to, because honestly, it would be nice if it worked the first time. I think it'd be really frickin' special. Go like that. Yeah, let's see how that does for us. Yeah, so we still need a lot of ow! Fell on my head. We need a little more lift on the front there. We got the roof all closed in. We got our steering thrusters in there. But the thing that's got me wondering, let's put some battery back here. Give it that little bit of weight. Yeah, that'll work nicely. Okay. I'll save her up again. Now how is she handling? That's not too bad, really, like that. As far as flying straight, let's see what the turning does for us. Not bad. It seems to be on an angle all the time, though. Now, I know there was some kind of a bug reported where flyers were on like a 15-degree angle no matter what, just by like some weird attribute of a part or something, or a little bug in the game. But I'm not sure if that's what's hitting this, or if it's just my build's just a little off. Maybe I got some thrusters or something the wrong way. I don't know. It seems weird. But it is always to the one side, yeah. But it still works. It's not maybe as good as it should be if there is a bug affecting it, but it's working alright where I think it could be good. And that's the only reason I built this much into it. Because I seen potential. I seen the promise it showed. It was looking good, so I was like, yeah, damn it, man, I'm building it. I'm building it up. And then we will go up in the air with our passengers. Ha-ha! So yeah, I don't know, this seems to be alright. And it even saves itself quite nicely too, eh? Ha-ha! Whoa, whoa, precision landed. So that tells me quite a bit, actually. So we got her fairly balanced. Now we just gotta keep it that way as we finish the rest of it. And yeah, we're putting more bombs on it. Of course we are. Even though this is in a creative save, I have, or New Tech is in a creative save, I have enabled enemies. Now, one thing I really wish we could do is create our enemies. Like, we put down a tech, we tell it to be an enemy like we do in the R&D. Little thing turns red and we shoot it. That would be awesome to have in the creative. I don't know if we do. Last time I tried it didn't work. So we'll get a little more forward thrust there. So I would like a little better speed out of this. Nope, nope. Nope. Yeah, like that. No, that's up too high. Damn it. Alright, well, we'll get these ones in here. This I'm kind of doing just to get the extra bit of speed, but those vertical ones, they're just because, well, it's a good spot. Let's put them in there. Yeah. A little more, maybe? Yeah, why not? No sense skimping on it. Yeah, let's put some black behind that. At least then, hopefully it won't be so easy to blow through and blow up all my innards. That would suck. Yeah, I think I'm just going to line this out right with them. I think it'll be a good use. Fill in. And I think we're good for another bit of a test. And off we go! Ho-ho! To the skies we are! Yeah, well, still tilting down a lot. Definitely got to stay on the directions when flying this one. You start turning, you either want to pull back or push down. Compensate for whatever forces it's throwing at you. But it does stay fairly good. Like, if you get past that certain point... Oh, can we get it? Oh, we just annihilated that sign. Nice. Let's see if we can get over into some turrets. You getting them? I think we're getting them. Yeah, we better go a little lower. Can't see, man. Can't see. Oh, we got that one. We missed one. Okay, that's alright. Not too bad, though. I think that's a fairly decent test run. Oh, not a bad landing either. So let's see what we can do here. Maybe we'll get this closed in. And then we can really put our minds to rest about, is this going to fly decent? Yeah, that whole tail rotor seems to be kind of a problem. I'm almost starting to think it's really contributing to the rolling effect when turning. You see, it doesn't look as bad now. And with those wings being one-sided, like, I can't remember if I used lefts or rights, but, oh no, what's this doing? Well, this is weird. Kind of cool if I was up higher, because I'd have time to save it, but oh, crash. Nope, didn't happen, didn't understand that. No, I'm okay, I'm good. Okay, now we'll just go back to what else we were doing. So I think right here is kind of at the tough spot. You know, I gotta find out, what do I want to worry about the most? Do I want to worry about it leaning at the top like that? Do I want to worry about forward speed? Do I want to worry about front lift? Because where I am now, I kind of can't do much with the lift at the front with this spot. So it might be better off just to have it for forward thrust, really. Because I'd just be busting to do some thrusting. Wow, that sounded wrong after it came out. Should have thought that one through better, I guess. Oh, I don't have enough room. Well, let's try that one then. Yeah, it's always on. Need the hover glitch. Let's take that off. See if we can find a nice little spot to put this in. Yeah, like so. And like so. Now see, I was hoping this would really work for me. But the hover glitch seems to be unreliable for me, unless I'm doing something wrong or it's changed somehow. Because it really doesn't seem to be switching. Oh, that kind of did. No, this went back there. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use that. Let's try it here. Maybe there's some differences we could do. It'll work better. Oh no, see, that kind of seemed like it was working there at the start, but then not so much now. We're going to crash. Oh, saved it. Nice. So yeah, I really don't see that. Oh, there it stopped for a second. Maybe I just let off. Oh, crap. Okay, well, let's try something different. I'm going to take those ones out, put these all back in, and hopefully that'll give us a little more front lift, which is probably really going to help us. Because like we all figure, or I figure, and I figure you do too, that's a lot of figuring, when we get our passengers in here, who knows how the weight's going to act then. So I've come to find that when you put multi-techs together, and you have techs on techs, they don't always act the way you expect. A little bit of weirdness sometimes. But what I do want is I want to have something that does look like a propeller on the top of this. But if I just use one of the Hawkeye helicopter propellers, it's going to look too small. I don't know if I want something that looks too small. So I'm just going to make my own kind of rotor for the main. And we'll see what we get after as we go. I don't want to make it huge though. Like I know most choppers, they'd probably, the blades on the propeller go out quite a ways. Now I could do that, but I'd also like this thing to be maneuverable, compact to some extent. Like, you know what I mean? Reasonably for the size of it, I want it to be a small, big, if that makes any sense. I don't want to like build limit size rotor on top of this chopper. I kind of think it could be a good thing, but it could also be a bad thing. It might really throw everything right out of whack, it being so far out off center by that point. And I really don't want to have no more weight running to the back, and I don't want a whole bunch of lift up at the front and not enough at the back. So I'm trying to keep it localized right over the passenger's compartment, so hopefully it'll counter whatever weight they have to offer. And so far, not too bad. It seems really nice, actually. Look at that. I could get into that. The tail still has me wondering, though, that tail rotor. I'm not sure if that's going to be, I don't know if that's going to be a bonus or a hindrance there. But we'll figure it out as we go. But I think right around in here, I'm going to call this one at about an end. So as always, you know, if you enjoyed what you saw, throw that like down there. That big blue thumb's always cool to see. And comments, you know, I love reading from you. Even just the hellos, they're pretty damn cool. I like the way you bring your awesome. And from there, you know, why not subscribe? Ding the bell. Could always wander the channel, check out the rest of the Terra Tech playlists I got going on, or the other games. And from there, you know what, look in the description. You can get in on the Saturday Showcase, or the new Tekka project. Don't forget about multiplayer Sundays, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until that next time, just keep being the awesome, keep having a good one. Bye.